Good day, and today we will be solving a simple circuit diagram that utilized Kirchhoff's rule and Ohm's law. But first, let's understand what is the rules under Kirchhoff's. We have the first rule, which we call it as junction rule. Sinasabi lang naman ng junction rule that the total current that goes in ay equals sa total current that goes out or lumalabas. So, example, I have this circuit. So, ang junction natin will be located at this point. So, may circuit daw na papasok sa isang junction which we call it as I sub 1 at mahati yan into two parts. Okay? Yung pupunta sa pababa ay I sub 2. Dito naman ay I sub 3. Hence, we can say that junction rule applies simply on parallel circuit. Okay? Also, we can conclude that to solve for these variables, we can have a formula of I sub 1 is equals to I sub 2 plus I sub 3 para matama natin tong condition na to. Now, if ito yung gagamitin nating formula, masyadong magiging madami yung gagamitin nating variables since paiba-iba si I sub 3 habang nadadagdagan tayo ng circuits. So, para masolusyonan yon, we can derive this formula to get I sub 3. Okay? And by simple derivation, we can get I sub 3 is equals to I sub 1 minus I sub 2. So, pwede natin palitan dito si I sub 3 as I sub 1 minus I sub 2. Now, the second rule in Kirchhoff's is the loop rule. Sinasabi naman ng loop rule that the total voltage is equals to 0. So example, I have a simple circuit. Let's say 10 volts yan. So, may voltage na mag-flow at dadaan yon sa mga components, syempre. And kada dumadaan yung volts natin sa components, nababawasan yon. Okay, so dadaan sa first components na yan, second components, mababawasan ulit. Hanggang sa umabot na point, wala ng components. So, at this point, we can say na 0 volts na lang meron tayo. At mag-repeat lang yon once na dumaan ulit siya sa battery. So, at this point, 10 volts na ulit siya. And we can say that loop rule applies on series circuit. Okay? We can now proceed in solving some circuits. So example, I have this. So, may value yan na 30 volts, 3 ohms, 6 ohms, 4 ohms, and 10 volts. Now, the next step is to name them. So, let's say this is our V sub 1, this is our R sub 1, R sub 2, R sub 3, and V sub 2. Now, the next step is to identify each terminals. So for batteries, we know na yung short line, that is our negative terminal, and yung longest line, that's our positive terminal. Same with this one. Now, on a component, sinasabi natin that if we have here positive and negative, if yung current natin ay mag-flow puntang negative, then we'll have a voltage drop or a negative voltage. Okay? And yan yung madalas na gusto ni voltage. Now, if magkakataon naman na opposite sa flow, then we'll have a positive voltage or a voltage slip. So, we'll have this one positive, negative, positive and negative, and positive and negative. Now, the second thing that you have to know is to locate kung saan ba yung flow ng current. An easy tip for this is to start with the bigger voltage. So in this problem, mas malaki si 30 volts. And again, ang magiging flow nito with respect to conventional current, so positive charge, so clockwise. Okay? Now, the first step that you want to solve first is the loop. Okay? So we'll be using a loop rule since nakakakita tayo dito ng series circuit since this is a type of combined circuit. So we have this loop 1 and we have this loop 2. Okay? So we can now solve. So on loop 1, meron tayong 30 volts and we know na positive 30 siya. Okay, so we'll have a voltage lift. So a positive 30. Then, the next thing is to identify first kung ano yung mga current na nag-flow. So may current na mag-flow dito which we'll call it as I sub 1 at mahati daw yung current pagdating sa junction na 'to at ito ay may I sub 3 at ito ay may I sub 2. Okay? So now, since we have that, on loop 1, we have the resistor 1, okay? And 3 ohms daw yon at drop daw ang meron siya. So, a negative 3 at may current na nagfo-flow sa kanya which is I sub 1. Then we also have R sub 2, 6 ohms daw siya and drop ulit siya. So we'll have a negative 6 at ang nagfo-flow naman na current sa kanya ay si I sub 2 and equals to 0. So we can now isolate. So we'll have 30 is equals to 3 I sub 1 plus 6 I sub 2. Now, loop 2. On loop 2, meron tayo ditong 10 volts and lift daw yon. So, a positive 10. Now, sabi natin a while ago that I sub 3 can also be equals to I sub 1 minus I sub 2. Okay? At yung current na magfo-flow sa R sub 3 natin ay si I sub 3 lang din. Okay? So, sabi natin meron tayo ditong draft. So, a negative 4 times I sub 1 minus I sub 2. Okay? Now, we have 6 ohms ulit and at this time, lift naman yung mangyayari sa kanya. So, a positive 6 and yung current niya ay I sub 2. I sub 2 is equals to 0. So, we can now solve 10, negative 4 I sub 1, then positive 4 I sub 2, plus 6 I sub 2 equals 0. We can combine like terms. So, we'll have 10 minus 4 I sub 1 plus 10 I sub 2 is equals to 0. And isolate lang natin. So, we'll form 10 is equals to 4 I sub 1 minus 10 I sub 2. So, let me redraw. So, on loop 1, we have 30 is equals to 3 I sub 1 plus 6 I sub 2. On loop 2, we have 10 is equals to 4 I sub 1 minus 10 I sub 2. Now, what do we need first is to cancel at least one variables para ma-solve natin. And we can do that by finding the LCM. Okay? So, ako gusto ko ka-cancel ko muna si I sub 1. And para magawa yon, I have to think of a multiple na kung saan magiging magkamukha siya at the same time magka-cancel siya. So, we could think of this one as negative 3 and this one as positive 4. So, we'll have 120 is equals to 12 I sub 1 plus 24 I sub 2. And we'll have a negative 30 is equals to negative 12 I sub 1 and a positive 30 I sub 2. Okay? So, at this point, makakancel natin si I sub 1. So, matitira sa atin si I sub 2. So, mas madali na. So, let's combine. So, here we'll have 90 is equals to 54 I sub 2. And we can divide both side by 54. So, cancel na to. 90 over 54, that is 1.66. Okay, so this is your value for I sub 2. Okay, now, paano naman natin kukumputin si I sub 1? To compute for I sub 1, we can use one of these formulas. So ako, gagamitin ko na lang yung formula kay loop 2. So we'll have 10 is equals to 4 I sub 1 minus 10. And we know the value of I sub 2, which is 1.66. So we'll have 10 is equals to 4 I sub 1 minus 16.66. Okay, and isolate natin si I sub 1. So we'll have 16.66 plus 10 is equals to 4 I sub 1. And let's plus. So we'll have 26.66 is equals to 4 I sub 1. At we can divide both side by 4 para ma-remain natin si I sub 1. Hence, I sub 1 is equals to 6.665. Okay? Now, going back sa ating circuit, so let me redraw the circuit. So sabi natin dito ay 30 volts, 3 ohms, 6 ohms, and a 4 ohms, and 10 volts. Okay, we know the value of I sub 1, which is equals to 6.665, and I sub 2, which is equals to 6.666. Now, we can now compute for the points, no? So, sa mga points na to, kung anong voltage ba ang nagpo-flow sa kanila. Okay? But without computing, we can know that at this point ay 0 volts na dapat. So, we can name them as A, B, C. See, this is F, D, E. And sabi natin kanina na may current dito, which is I sub 1, at dito ay I sub 2, at dito naman ay si I sub 3, na equals lang naman din kay I sub 1 minus I sub 2. And we also know their terminals. Now, we can now compute for each voltage. So to compute for each voltage, we will utilize Ohm's law. Sabi natin kay Ohm's law that voltage is equals to I times R. Now, we know that on point B, 30 volts pa yan kasi hindi pa siya dumadaan sa components. So, hence, we can compute for R sub 1. Ang R sub 1 natin ay equals lang naman din kay V sub 1. So, V sub 1 is equals to yung current na nag-flow sa kanya, which is si I sub 1, and that is 6.665. And times natin kay resistance, which is 3 ohms. And this is equals to negative 20 volts. So, sinasabi lang that at this point, negative 20 volts ang meron tayo. Or simply at this point C. Next, we know that R sub 2 is equals to V sub 2. So, V sub 2 is equals to yung current na nagfo-flow sa kanya, which is si I sub 2. Okay? And ang I sub 2 natin, wait, I stand corrected. This should be 1. Okay? Ay 1.60. Okay, so 1.666. And times natin yon sa resistance na meron siya, which is 6 ohms. Okay? And this is equals to negative 10 volts. Which is, nagme-make sense. Kasi, at this point, negative 10 volts na daw yan. So, negative 20 and a negative 10, basically, maka-cancel out na tong si 30 volts natin dito. So, tumutugma that at point F, okay, at this point, 0 volts na nga ang meron tayo. Okay? And lastly, we know that R sub 3 is equals to V sub 3. And we also know a while ago, sinasabi natin na ang current na nagpo-flow kay R sub 3 ay si I sub 3 din. Okay? So, we'll have I sub 3 is equals to I sub 1, which is 6.665 minus I sub 2, which is 1.666. So, I sub 3 natin ay equals lang sa 4.99. Okay? So, we can now substitute. So, V sub 3 is equals to I sub 3 natin, 4.99 times mo kay resistance, 3. So, that is 4 ohms. So, 4. And that is equals to negative 20 volts. Okay? Which again, makes sense. Kasi, again, sabi natin that at this point, meron tayong 10 volts. And 10 volts plus mo yung 20 volts. So, we'll have a negative 30. So, at point F, 0 volts pa rin ang meron tayo.